Early embryonic development begins when a sperm travels through the fallopian tube with the goal to fertilize an egg.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, 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 just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming.
The first cleavage occurs 36 hours after fertilization as the zygote divides into two identical cells called blastomeres, and then into 4 cells as it makes its way down the fallopian tube.
36 hours after the first cleavage, the second cleavage division occurs. This division yields a 16-celled ball called a morula.
We try to be a little nicer as we grow each day because I'm growing and so are you. Each day we grow a little taller, a little bigger, now smaller, and we grow a little friendlier too. We try to be a little nicer as we grow each day because I'm growing and so are you. Each day we grow a little taller, a little bigger, now smaller, and we grow a little friendlier too. We try to be a little nicer as we grow each day because I'm growing and
After a short while of the zygote floating freely in the uterus, by day 7, the zygote is renamed an implanting blastocyst. The blastocyst will implant itself completely within the endometrial lining of the uterus. The blastocyst consists of a cluster of cells called the embryoblast, which will eventually form the embryo. In addition to the embryoblast, there is a bilayered trophoblast membrane, which will become a major portion of the chorion later, containing cytotrophoblast and syncytiotrophoblast cells.
The embryonic disc will form the embryo and extraembryonic membranes as the development continues.
At day 11 and 12, implantation is complete and the yolk sac and embryo form. The yolk sac forms the cells of the primitive gut, and the amnion forms the amniotic sac in which the embryo grows.
After the 16th day, the blastocyst becomes a gastrula, which will lead to the development of the primary germ layers from top to bottom. The order of which the germ layers develop is first the ectoderm, then the mesoderm, and lastly the endoderm. The primary germ layers are products of the embryonic disc and will be the blueprint for all embryonic structures in later development. In addition to the primary germ layers, the allantois is formed, which will become the base of the umbilical cord.
In a 4.5-week embryo, the decidua capsularis, which later sloughs off, expands to accommodate the growing embryo, which causes a stretch in the uterine cavity. The decidua basalis, which is the maternal portion of the placenta, and the chorionic villi, which is the fetal portion, together form the disc-shaped placenta surrounding the embryo. The chorionic villi are branches of the umbilical artery that carry deoxygenated blood away from the fetal heart. Essentially, the chorionic villi act as a passageway of nutrients from the mother to the baby and vice versa. From the formation of the primary germ layers, the ectoderm will have formed the structures of the nervous system and the epidermis of the skin. The mesoderm will have formed the muscle tissues, and the endoderm will have formed the epithelial linings of hollow organs. At week 5 of embryonic development, the endoderm forms the epithelial linings of the digestive and respiratory tracts and associated glands. By the end of embryonic development, the bones have begun to ossify and the skeletal muscles are well formed. Kidneys are developing, gonads are formed, and the lungs and digestive organs are almost completely developed. Blood delivery to and from the placenta via the umbilical blood vessels is constant and efficient. By the end of 8 weeks, the embryo is about 3 centimeters long and weighs about approximately 2 grams.